Okay, here's what I have on that second floor. Here's what I need it to look like. So all the orange ones are in, and then these two end blue ones are in. So this week we're gonna work on finding these pieces here for that second floor support. Also gonna work on a little road maintenance this week, so we'll see how far we get, but take it slow too, right? Cabin looks a lot better when it's sitting upright. One on there, 5 more to find. Okay, so some of my logs are starting to develop these cracks, and it's not in where I've grooved. And I think my logs are just drying too fast. You can see my worst spots here on the cabin are those 2 logs. So I'm actually gonna seal these ends. A gallon of this premium exterior wood glue. I've also heard that this works too. So since I had it, I'm gonna try it. As you can see, I painted on these ends, and I'm just gonna paint all my ends with it and see if it slows that cracking process. Just because I'm in such a dry climate, these are drying way faster than that first cabin. I didn't even seal those ends. Spent the bottle. I only had maybe a little less than half in there anyway, but 10 of my 16 sets of ends done. So I'll have to pick up another bottle, and I want to do all these too. So, and of course the rest of the top half of the cabin. Well, this was gonna be one of my 27 footers, but it was nice and straight, good taper. And every time I cut it up toward the top, you can see it's just got that rot in it. I think they were on its way out and gonna die. So keep cutting it off, and it kept being brown, so I had to keep cutting. That's why I have all these logs, and now I have a shorter length. I still haven't found the end of the brown, but hopefully within the next couple cuts, it looks like it's getting smaller. See if that brown goes away. It's close, but better go. A little more. Still see a little brown. There we go. Well, I was disappointed not to get my 27 footer, but maybe this one is. So maybe we can do a double pull and save some time here. It's gonna drop. This one's dropping. There you go. Okay, I only got this medium one up here. The long one I left on the road because I was struggling yesterday to pull them both. So I just left it, took it slow, and we'll go get it now. The good thing is I was pulling this one up and it peel half of it. So man, these logs are peeling themselves. When I was dragging it, I could just tell there's too much curve in it. So we'll cut it down, use it for a different size, and then go look for another 27 footer. All right, we'll haul that one back. Got 2 nice lengths out of it. Then go searching again. Oh man. Made it. Now we got some work to do, so, well, probably see you in a couple hours. Well, maybe you noticed no big ones. Changed my mind on my big ones. I didn't like how they looked. So I cut some of them up, and I still gotta search. One there, one there. Well, these are all gonna be seen from the inside, so I want them similar. We'll keep looking. Oh, it's gotta be it. Finally. Spent the whole day, Turkey's gonna show you, but working on this turn here, building up this ramp so it's a little less gradual. But at the end of the day here, I think I'm gonna go take one tree and limb it up and be ready to go for tomorrow. I wanna go easy, but glad to have that done tonight instead of tomorrow. All right, new morning. Get this hopefully 27 footer down to the road, probably about 50 yards that way, but it's all pretty steep grade. So once I get it straightened out, it should take off pretty good. Nice leg workout. And then I don't know how I missed this one, but that one right there, close to my road. We'll see when we get it down here if it has 27 good feet, but either way, I'll use it for the cabin and I won't have to work as hard to get it. All right, we're loaded again, this time trying to get the 2 up there. We'll see what happens. This is where I struggle on my turn up the hill, and it's a little muddy in here. Yesterday I seeded all this, so it looks like, it's hard to see in the shadows, but it looks pretty bad right now, but I think that'll come back nicely and look real good afterwards. I didn't need to make my turn so wide, so seeded all that and then transplanted some cedar trees down here. I don't even know if you can see them with this shadow, but hopefully that grass grows in good as long as the turkeys don't eat all my seed. Sometimes I'm a little overly optimistic. I struggled to get 1 log at a time around that turn with the mud today, so but we got it up there and I'll make it look real fast on video. So All right, well, I'm cautiously optimistic. One of these I know for sure I'm gonna keep. The other's a little small on this end. So we'll see if I like it. I'm gonna put it on there and see. Okay, let's see how we did. Wow, I don't think too bad this week. Still gotta get them all straightened out, leveled, put a little notch in the log, but I am happy that got done this week. I'm excited to continue. So changed my loft plans a little bit if you've been following closely. Now we're extending the loft over on this side too. And then just have this open section to below over here for the living room. But, and then of course this square here's over the porch. So had a little more upstairs space in the plans now, and I'm happy with the logs. I finally found the ones I needed, these 3 big ones. This one's close to being borderline, but that's actually gonna be over the door on the porch section, so it's not gonna be a ceiling beam for as long as the other ones. So it's a little thinner on that side, but that's gonna be integrated into the wall, so I'm happy with how that came out. But hopefully figure out my roof pitch next week. A little less logging next week, which does take a lot of time, especially now that all my logs are further from the road and getting a little more scarce on finding the straight perfect ones for the cabin. So we'll keep working on things here, and we'll see you on the next one. Yeah, I knocked my track off. I'll move it in a minute. Yep, you can go around.